4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ryan here, Protoss of Commentary. This is going to be the losers match in the Ro32 in Group B. Bigfile MSL 2010 summer season. The boys of summer. Except, no. So this is going to be odd-eye 3 yet again. At the bottom end position in was the beige. We have Han, the Protoss player. The upper left position in magenta. We have the turn player sKyHigh, who resides in low Earth orbit at all times. I don't know. Guess he could be like Ace McCloud, one of the Centurions. Oh man, I love that show. I love that cartoon. In the near future, MacTer and his cyborg assistant hacker assemble their forces to conquer Earth. Only one force can stop this evil. A handful of brave men. Oh, I could listen to that theme song, or theme, rather intro, whatever, all day. It's not really a song, it's an intro. Anyway, StarCraft, right. Stop your incessant babbling woman. Except I'm not a woman. Don't have man boobs yet. Yay. So yeah, this is gonna be odd-eye 3. How I have not missed you. Oh, well, it means we're gonna have triathlon next one, but PvT, first PvT of the MSL season. Yet again, not really one of sKyHigh's strengths. sKyHigh is unlucky in that he did not have a Terran in this group. If he would have any Terran in his group, maybe except for Flash, even Flash, there'd be a chance for him. Because if he, all Terran group, sKyHigh would be the heavy favorite. If Flash wasn't in the group, he would be the favorite to win to all the group. It'd be that simple. But unfortunately, he's shown weaknesses against Protosses and Zerg, and aside from his TVT, he is very much inconsistent. He's not horrible. He's not a bad player. He is one of the CG Entus's best players right now, but he is horribly inconsistent. Except for TVT, as I say, put him in a TVT, he will win you the TVT 9 times out of 10. Well, if you count percentages, 7 times out of 10. He will win you that TVT. I'll accept this maybe Flash, but even he can beat Flash. Even the best TVTers out there, he can beat. He can play on the level with all of them. So he was kind of unfortunate in getting this group here. Han right now going out there being quite harassing and annoying with his probe, trying to delay everything as much as he can, getting a decent scout as he does so. Brought an SCV to half life, so that's something. Turn factory, initial factory coming up now. I see sKyHigh's SCV just about entering the expansion area of Han's, but hey, it's still out there. Han actually doing something right. Well, actually, last time he also had some nice early gameplay, but when I mean early game, I mean like early game, like infant. Where he did some nice blockading with probes, and that's it. So Cybernetic score already spinning, so Goon range already on the way. Going to be seeing probably some just transitioning into Goons. Might be going for a quick expo alongside an observatory, get that obs as quickly as you can, and then go for that expo. But he has done some decent scouting with that probe, has another probe going out right now, but there isn't a Marine in its way, so might not be as effective. But at the very least, he's done a good job of denying sKyHigh the scout. Sky has no idea what exactly he's facing. He can ready himself for the usual stuff, but he has no idea exactly what he's facing. So we're going to see what that is exactly any minute. Now, Dragoons right now just, pesky SCV, go away. Smacking like a fly. Been very lucky this summer, no fly. Okay, now, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to jinx myself, because if I say that, there's going to be a bee in my house tomorrow. Not just a bee, there's going to be a freaking beehive under my what's its face? Yeah, my balcony or something. There's going to be a freaking beehive under my balcony, and they're just going to fly in through the windows and sting me while I sleep, and I'm going to wake up with crap all over my body, and it's going to hurt, and I'm going to, I'm going to find out I'm allergic, and then I'm going to die, and then I'm going to go to hell, and, the devil's going to rape me. So, rather that not happen, so I'm not going to jinx myself. Both players going for their expos. Pretty quick expo builds, factory into expo on the opposite side. We see, pretty quick expansion. Probably going to see observatory on the way soon. Didn't see a robotics facility yet. I think I might have just missed it. Don't see a robotics facility, interestingly enough. Just, quick expo off core. So, just reacting to sKyHigh's own expanding. Engineer bay on the way. So, we are going to be seeing some turrets being put up just to prevent that observer from getting inside. timely, all of this. SCV Scout, meanwhile, just scouting up and around for sKyHigh. If he can't get inside the natural domain, at the very least, he's going to go around making sure there's nothing funky going on anywhere. So, yeah, this has the makings of the first 10 minutes being very uneventful. That's really the only weakness of PvTs. SCV Scout there being killed permanently this time, not even spotting the natural expo. But yeah, that's the real weakness of PvTs, is that sometimes the first 10 minutes or so are very uneventful. Players going to go for the build, get the scouting on, and nothing really happens until either the protoss goes for harassment or the Terran goes for a push. Or once basically the players start to think about expanding beyond their natural, that's when finally some action goes. And probes being transferred right now. Additional, yeah, finally we see the robotics facility probably going to be followed by an observatory. I assume because he hasn't had a scout inside of sKyHigh's base for all, probably observatory before anything else. You get an observatory out there, then maybe go for a drop, or he might just plop down instead of a Ladoon. Probably that's what the probe waiting around there for. Sure. Oh, I can't believe you let that happen. Are you kidding? Come on. You didn't get inside the main though, but I don't think the Vulture seeing the natural expo is at all a surprise for him. Do see a Citadel Ladoon coming up. So he's going to go for standard, going to get some Zealot legs out there, just going to go for a ground army. And we're going to see whether he's going to transition, maybe go for quick arbiter off 2 bases, probably going to get a third expo. I think that would be a safer idea. Go for a third expo, and maybe slowly take to arbiters as you do so. Just get a Temple Archive, so what I'm doing, then just tech to arbiters while you get your second base. Some Protoss players tend to go with just 2 bases and arbiters. It's a pretty quick move, you can finish the game quicker, but as the game goes on, it's going to weaken you if you don't do enough with that. I feel it's safer to go for arbiters as you expand. Opens you up a little bit, but this early on in the game, if you get the arbiter's timing might just be so that you manage to prevent the push. Of course, you have to be very careful if you try to go for that, try to expand quickly and tech at the same time. But I have seen it done to completion. And to quite effectiveness. Although honestly, I think the safest thing would be to go for a third base, get it going, and then once you have some, make sure you have some forces on the ground, then take the arbiters. But right now there are quite a few dragoons, not that many zealots though. You have to be careful. Dragoons are going to be able to help against those vultures. That quite a few dragoons. I hope some are across the map though. The observer is going to be a big help against those mines. Tanks right now coming off the line do not have siege, and there are dragoons here at the back. The observer is going to help clear up. So let's see. Well, the Han actually catches sKyHigh in a sort of a pincer attack here. Going to force him back with those dragoons. Going to be dragoons coming in from the left side as well. Marine getting picked off. There's a mine there that Han doesn't want to engage. Just going in with an observer going to help him face against those vultures. Just going to have to make sure clear up those mines. Not leave yourself open to any silly threat. Meanwhile, now if there was an expo being thought of by Han there at 3 o'clock, but that's going to go down. Arbiter Tribunal is up. Starport already on, Starport everything going. Additional gateways being added, so he is going to go. I think the idea was to tech and expand at the same time, but yeah, that 3 o'clock position, that pylon being taken away, and those forces running across there, and just the immediate threat kind of forced him to go for the tech before he goes for expo. Now we're just going to see whether he actually tries to do something with the quick arbiter, just tries to pump out a bunch of troops off these 2 bases and then go for an attack and expand then, or try to go for an expansion, defend it, and then later on attack, maybe try to go for recalls. Because of course when you got the arbiter, you can either go for an arbiter supported ground assault, observer getting picked off there, or you can go for recalls. Recalls take a longer time to get going. Oh my god, 4 Vulture Dragoons right on the main. Where were their Dragoons? Dragoons away from home or something. DTs are on the way, but they're... Oh man, DTs. Careful of the mines. DTs surviving this, but several probes coming off the line. Fighting the Vultures. Nice play. The DTs coming in time. There were some decent amount of kills of probes there by the Vultures. Some decent harassment, but overall, Han managed to snuff it out much quicker than there could have been. It could have been much worse, so... Nice job of snuffing it out, but this really makes his need of an expansion more immediate, I feel. sKyHigh, excuse me. Finally now going to be able to kill that mine with a probe and plop down an expansion. Initial arbiter also on the way. sKyHigh already getting his third. It's going to be there almost soon. Shuttle now out, so I assume that's the 2 DTs. Going for that 12 is actually the best thing you can do with those 2 DTs. It's not going to have enough to take it down, cancel it, because it's going to be up in time, but it's going to force a float with just those 2 DTs. We're going to see what actually moves across the entire. We might have some zealots in there as well for some bombs, but sKyHigh already has his third going, and when you're a turn player against a Protoss and you have 3 goes, oh no!